Hey guys, it's Jel. I'm here to show you two looks today that I've come up with that anybody can wear. It's going to be an everyday look with some bold lips because I am a bold lip wearer. Transitioning to a more night look, which is going to be a smoky eye and a neutral lip. Let's get started. Right, so we're going to go ahead and start by prepping the skin. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin BB Cream, which is fabulous because it's going to hydrate the skin along with priming it to prep for foundation. Going in with Estee Lauder's Double Wear and my Sigma F82 brush, I'm going to apply the foundation in the back of my hand and work that throughout the center of my face and out. And now you'll see that my foundation is about one shade lighter than my natural skin tone. That's exactly what I want. Because I won't have to use as much contour product to create the contour, I created a natural highlight using a lighter foundation. Make sure you blend though, because we don't want people to know that we got a lighter foundation. Know what I mean? Wrapping up the foundation with my MAC Studio Fix powder and my Tarte Air Bouquet brush. Best brush ever, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over the face to set my foundation, and this is going to give me that fuller coverage look because I'm one of those people. I'm going to prep my eyes with some Bobbi Brown eye cream and priming it with my Paint Pot by MAC in Painterly all over my lids up to my brow bone. For eyeshadow, I do like to go in with brows, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Dip Down and my MAC 212 brush. I'm going to start from the bottom of the brow and work it out onto the tail as well, because I have to fake an arch. As you can tell, I got a slim brow. I take the remainder that's on my brush and apply it onto the top and fill in where is necessary. Now you don't have to be perfect at this. This is going to be one of those techniques that you have to practice with, and there will be times where you mess up. For example, myself as well. No need to fear though, because this Cella Matte highlight is going to come to the rescue. I'm going to apply that onto the bottom of my brow and also the top, and now you'll notice I'm even going to thin out the end of my brow because I'm actually reshaping it. You can go ahead and go in with some concealer if you'd like to. I do prefer a pencil though for that precision and that control. Blending out these bad boys with my P80 brush from Sigma. I'm going to go ahead and start from the bottom again and blend out to make a more airbrush finish. Typically after concealer, certain areas of my brows feel a little bit more sparse, so I'm actually going to go with an eyeshadow, Sleek from The Balm, and the cutest brush ever, Hello Kitty. And I'm going to go in with that shadow and fill it into the areas that I feel is needed to give it a more fuller brow look. Proceeding to my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro To Go palette, starting with the color Shell and blending my crease with Cafe. I'm actually going to go ahead and apply Shell all over my lid with my finger. This gives it really high impact color, and let's be real here, maybe I'm a little too lazy to use an eyeshadow brush. But make no exceptions when it comes to blending. You need a blending brush for your crease. Going in with Cafe, I'm going to blend it in windshield wiper motions to warm up the crease. Your blending brush is a key ingredient for this look. Going in with the color Sultry from The Balm, I'm going to apply a little bit more precision with my blending brush to deepen my crease. Wrapping up the eyeshadow with the color called Sleek from The Balm, I'm going to apply that onto the outer corners to deepen up my crease. Now you'll notice I'm doing more of a circular motion starting from the outer corner in. This is what's going to give us that soft smoke effect and really deepen that crease. Common case scenario when it comes to smoky eyes is harsh lines, so I'm actually going to take a clean blending brush and blend my shadows to give it more of that soft look. Adding a highlight, I'm going to go in with the color Pearl from my Lorac Pro palette and my finger and applying that onto the inner corners of my eye. Again, the exception with the brush, I do prefer a brush, but I was again lazy mode. To add to this smoke look, I'm going to take the color Cafe from my palette and my Hello Kitty brush, and I'm going to blend that color onto my lower lash line. Alright, so applying my Scandal Eyes by Rimmel in the color Nude and my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, I'm going to be able to accentuate my eyes. Now when creating the wing, I like to follow my lower lash line because the wing's going to accentuate starting from there. So I turn my brush and sort of follow it to where my lower lash line seems to be aligned. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually going to go over that again with the wing tip. I'm applying just a straight line all over the lid, making it thinner in the corner and thicker onto the outer corner and connecting that line onto the little wing. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually extending the line out a little bit to make sure it lines with the lower lash line a little bit better and just cleaning up the wing. Next, I'm going to go with my favorite drugstore liner. It's the Midnight Master by Maybelline. And I'm going to go ahead and line that onto my top lash line to sort of fill in where the liquid liner couldn't reach. This is what's going to give us that really nice, crisp, clean line. Going in with two mascaras, I'm going to be using my Voluminous Manga Lash and my Tarte Lights Camera Flashes onto my lashes. Now, I surprisingly don't like these two individually. I only like them together. I feel like the Manga mascara gives me the length that I want, but not the volume, as the Tarte mascara gives me the volume that I want, but not the length. So they're the perfect medley together. Adding dimension to the face, I'm going to go in with my Lorac bronzer and my contour brush and accentuating on my cheeks, my temples, and underneath my chin. Now again, because we used a lighter foundation, I don't have to use as much product, so it goes on seamlessly. I'm going to go in with some blush and just apply that right on top of the contour and sort of blend it almost perfectly together. Going with my Makeup Forever Kabuki brush and the Pearl shade from my Lorac palette. I'm going to use that as a highlighter just to give me just a soft finish to the skin. And we're all done with the foundation. Going on to the last part of the look and my absolute favorite part, we're going to be using my Sugar Rose Lip Balm and applying that to hydrate my lips a little bit, and then I'm totally going to counteract it because I'm going to dab a little bit of that off just so it doesn't interfere with the stain. I am using my NYX Lip Cream Stain in Absolute Red. And that's it for the day look. To get more intense, we're going to use the color Mink from my Lorac Pro To Go palette, and I'm going to work that onto the crease in windshield wiper motions. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my ring finger, because I'm lazy to grab an eyeshadow brush again, and apply the color Cafe all over my lid to remove any of the lighted areas onto the center of my lid. Then I'm going to take the color Mink and a blending brush, and I'm going to apply that back and forth to smoke it out and take the remainder of the shadow and blend it upward as well. So here's the intimidating part. We're going to be taking a little bit of black and we're going to apply that onto the natural shape of the crease. Now don't be intimidated by this. This is simply not something you have to do perfectly because our blending brush is actually going to come in and take care of all of that. We're going to blend out any of the harsh lines, but be sure to not leave this part until all those harsh lines are blended, okay? I just cannot handle this lip, so we are actually going to remove this because my eyes are way too intense for this. And I'm actually going to go back with some of my Sugar Rose Lip Balm, and I'm going to apply that to refresh my lips. Next, I'm going to go in and smoke out the bottom of the eyes, and I'm actually going to go in with the color Mink again in my angled brush. And I'm going to go in and smoke out the bottom to add that intensity to really match the top. Voila! Since the eyes are so intense, let's make the cheekbones more intense. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade on my Anastasia contour kit and my contour brush, and we're going to apply that similarly to where we did before. The cheeks, the temples, and the chin. Because this is a more deeper shade, it's going to make me look skinnier. Hey! Finishing off the look with my favorite nude lip color, N4 by Makeup Forever. How cute is this packaging, by the way? I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my lips, because this is going to give it more of that neutral finish. and obviously you can see this aftermath of the stain. So I'm going to go with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, my favorite concealer ever, and follow that onto the outer portion of my lips. And I'm actually going to go ahead and go in and apply that concealer underneath the eyes as well to clean up any of that smoky eye fallout. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Sigma P80 brush again and blend out the lip area and also underneath the eye. You'll notice that I'm dragging that color down as well because that's going to give us more of that natural highlight. Going in with some of the most beautiful lashes ever. These are Iconics from House of Lashes. I'm going to go ahead and glue that. Make sure you let it sit for a little bit before applying and adjust as necessary, and that will wrap up the smoky look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something new and that this video is helpful for you. I'll see you guys in a later video. Bye!